Well, Father's Day is just about here, and it might be a great time to show you how you could make a simple folded Father's Day card. Looks just like a t-shirt. And when you decorate it with a tie, you can have your dad open it up and see a very special message from you inside. Now, how do you make this? It takes some simple materials and a little bit of folding practice. I'm going to tuck this underneath the color here so that it can be opened again by my dad. Here's how you do this. You take a single sheet of 8.5 by 11 piece of paper. I have some tools here that I'm going to colorize later, some pencil crayons and a marker. The folding we start with, we need to take it and we need to fold it in half, hot dog style. Now, one of the things about this is the more accurate you are, the nicer it will be too. So I try to fold it so that these are very even right side to side here. And there is my first fold. Now we need to make a couple more folds easily here. So we need to take the outside and fold this to the middle we just made with that crease there. I'm going to take that and fold it right to the middle, there, and along. Now let's take the other side. And we're going to fold that also to the middle. Almost looks like a fold-out book. I take these and fold them either side to the middle. So I'm going to show you again. We have folded it in half. And then we're going to fold the outside to the middle, and then the other side to the middle. And now we've got the start there. Now, up at the top here, we are going to take this. We're going to flip this over so that we have the flat side. We have the folded side, an open side, and the flat side here. We're going to take this and we're going to fold it back on the top here, about 2 fingers. And if you make it too small, it'll be hardly a collar at all. If you make it too large, you'll have a very tall collar. So we want to make it about 2 fingers, and we're going to fold it back like this. And be very even as you can with that. I'm going to fold it right there. All right. Now, I'm going to turn this over again, and now we have the open area. We're going to fold this back here. Now, this fold is the same as the first fold we did on the top here, and I'll show you what I mean in a second. So I folded it back. So you're going to fold this over like this, the first start. Then we're folding it back the same length as here to here, and we go right to there. All right. Now let's open this up again. All right, there we go. Now let's fold this back. And this is a guide. So we still have the folds here, and there's your guide. Well, this corner, you're now going to take with this piece folded underneath. We're going to take this, and this is the open side. We're going to take this corner, we're going to fold to that little mark we made here with that fold, the second fold. I'm going to take that, I'm going to fold it right to there, press that down. And as you can probably see now, that folding over creates the little collar. Now that point is going to where we made that little fold. So that's just our guided fold, the second fold. All right, now we're going to do the same on this side. I'm going to come in here and fold that down here. As you can see, now we have a collar. So this collar for our shirt is the start point to there. Oh, we're almost done actually. That's the hard part. Now the next part is to take the bottom here. Okay, we've got to make the sleeves to our shirt. If we take the bottom open and we fold it outwards. Now my finger is going to be about almost to the middle, and I'm going to take this and fold it outwards so that it goes from here to here. So from the outside corner to there. Fold it over and create a flap like that. Now if we make this too long, we will have a very short shirt. So we want to make it not too long there. Since I'm going to take the other side and fold it out too, like that. Now we have the 2 folds there and there. Well, if we pull this back this way and we fold it up underneath the collar, and we got to get that underneath the collar there. All right. And then very evenly bring it down here and flatten that down. We now have our sleeves and our collar. Well, now we have a shirt. We have a simple t-shirt in that sense, folded, okay? Now for some decorations. Well, we want to put a tie in here, and we could draw it right away just with leaving it this way. Sometimes I like to just open it up like this, okay? And here is still where the tie would come down, because the collar would be right in there. Well, I'm going to use a black marker here, a Sharpie, to show you what I would do to make the tie. From either side, from here to here, a little bit farther out, I'm going to create a triangle that comes in to the middle groove or fold. So this triangle is not a large one, it's a fairly smaller one like this. Then I'm going to make another triangle the opposite way, going much longer and thinner downwards to here. Now this is the folded part of the bottom of the shirt, so we don't want to go all the way down there. And then I'm going to come back and make a smaller triangle again. And as you can see, we now have our tie. I like to sometimes use polka dots, as you can see here, or we can use stripes. And I'm going to put some stripes down here. Also, I'm going to put a couple right up here, actually, and there. Now, we can color that in using colors that Dad likes. For sure, that Dad likes, even what you like to put in for him. I'm going to put purple and yellow. My dad likes purple, yellows, and greens. Green's his favorite, so I'm leaving that for the inside. And I'm going to put this one all the way down, every second one here. And the cleaner you do it, the nicer it's going to look too. So that's very important, boys and girls, is that when you do this kind of thing for your dad, you want to make sure that you're putting a lot of care, just as he does for you and everything. And we're going to put some yellow into these other sections right here and here. And now, if we fold this back, you'll see that we have the tie when it goes underneath. But we want to leave a special message inside now. When we fold this open, we got to have something there. I'm going to just make it, well, it's still a very important message, but I'm going to put an I, like I did with the first one, and a heart, because it saves on letters, but it also makes it more, I don't know, loving. And we have you in here in the middle, and I'm going to put some fancy letters. The way I do that is I'm going to make kind of not so much bubbles, although I could do that. And I'm going to put a little D inside the bigger D. I'm going to put an A. I'm going to start that. And I'm going to put a little triangle in the middle here, and then I'm going to come up almost to that triangle and make it go down here and here. Then the last D right there with the smaller D inside. So now we have, I love you, Dad. You can put all kinds of information in there if you want. You don't have a large space, but you got enough. And I'm going to put the heart as nice and red. And as I said just a few minutes ago, green is my dad's actual favorite color, so I'm going to put some green in here for the letters D. I could actually be fancy enough to put like alternating colors, one color, another color, another color. Or I could put all kinds of textures or patterns and stuff inside with heart stars and stuff too. Well, you know your dad best, so you would know what he would love from you. And some of us want to be very simple and plain too, and it still is very important. Now, taking that, I love you, Dad. I'm going to fold that shirt back up again. I'm going to tuck the part underneath the collar, flatten it out a little bit, and now we have a very special Father's Day card for Dad. Happy Father's Day.